So this is going to be a bit of a ramble. Sorry if it's all over the place. I don't really script these things, especially if I plan on talking a lot. So I apologize in advance. But I've just been thinking about Jujutsu Kaisen and the fandom, and it really makes me wonder, right? Like all these like memes, like the agenda stuff, the debates going on. Does like most of the fandom do they subscribe to the philosophy or ideology of Sukuna? The idea that a hierarchy not solely based on strength is like boring or like not worth discussing, because that's the way it seems, right? The only discussion around Megami, from what I've seen so far in the fandom, is he's weak, therefore either like irrelevant or a bum or like he deserves to die in a back alley to like the ninth grade curse, you know? And like other side, it's not just him as an example, but like other debates like, oh, Yuji or Yuta, who is the strongest sorcerer? When Gojo like spent his entire like life trying to get away from that ideology, more so like bring people together. But like I won't say anyone's like missed the point, because I believe that could come off as like pretentious, but I will say like it does like scream a lot of irony, because the series is a point is the series like makes a point like there shouldn't just be a strongest that everyone relies on, but we're looking for the strongest that everyone rely on. It's almost, I don't know. It seems like circular. It's almost like Gojo pretty much died for nothing, and his dream wasn't really accomplished in the grand scheme of things. Sure, they won the day against Sukuna, but like ultimately, I think like the fandom to a degree kind of proves Sukuna correct that anything that's not based on power or strength is boring. And I think that's a little sad. I know, like, and I'm not trying to like interrupt anyone's fun or anything. Like, I know power scaling has its place, but I do think it like just sucks a little bit that like that's all there is to discuss, and there's in a lot of people's eyes, there's nothing more to the series besides agenda, I guess. And like, oh, this character didn't live up to their potential. They're a bum. Oh, well, this character's stronger than this character. He's the new strongest sorcerer. You know, it's like, again, like, I don't want to say anyway, like, miss the point. Maybe it's more so that, like, they don't care about that point. Like, oh, the power system's cool, and, like, people fighting in it is really cool. So that's, like, where it comes from. But I don't know. This is just like a small, like little, like ramble rant thing going on, and that's all.